Alright, Bonehawks, this video is all about the Kombat Kast. I haven't seen it. I've been off social media stuffs all day. Sucks. But I managed not to spoil anything for myself, so... I wasn't late, drummer. Look at that. I'm on time, ready to rhyme. Thanks everyone for hanging out and showing up. Appreciate you. I'm just going to give it a minute or so here. You know what? As long as it's before 6:31, I'm good. I like to be somewhere between 6:29 and 6:31, you know? Just to keep you on your toes. You're like, when is he going to show up? When's he going to show up? So yeah, I'm just at like the kind of countdown screen right now. Let me know if the volume is good or not. ESGNB. What's shaking? Koala Bear Con in the house. By the way, I haven't seen anything here, so if there's something spoily going on, please don't say anything. Please don't spoil it for me. It's a big ask. This is the internet, but still. I don't have any games open. Yeah, I think I even have a React screen, maybe? Oh, I do have a React screen. I also have this screen, too. I don't have my fat head on there. Is this really a 10-minute countdown? We'll go to the 1-minute mark. You just got done playing Phasmophobia. That game's spooky wooky. You can't wait for the countdown skip. I know, I've been waiting all day too. I just don't want to start it like jump too far ahead, you know? 10 seconds. Holy crap, 11 likes already. Thanks, friends. Appreciate you. Alright, here we go. We're getting into it. We're getting into it! Kenshi. I'm surprised we haven't seen any Raiden or Kung Lao gameplay yet. Toasty Ghosty, what up?
The Kombat Kast starts now.
Let's go! Kombat Kast time, baby!
Alright, and welcome to the new Kombat Kast. We're so excited to be back. I know it's been a while. Been very busy getting some trailers out there. We've been at EVO,
Yep.
which we'll talk about in a little bit.
I'm actually going to turn this down a little bit. It's a little bit loud for
There
me.
it is. Yep.
I was waiting for it.
Kombat Kast, Kombat Kast. There it is, there it is.
Very excited.
Wow.
Okay. So here's the deal. We're going to introduce ourselves. I am Tyler Landis.
Let me know if that's too low. I'm just watching my audio levels.
Derek Kurtzik, one of the designers here at NetherRealm
Don't call me friend, you.
Hi, I'm Tiago, and I am a art development director, also here at NetherRealm Studios.
Oh.
Weird.
Oh,
we all
what are
work
the chances?
together.
What are the chances?
So today we're going to talk with Tiago in a little bit about sort of creating stages and how that whole system works. And then after that, Stephanie's going to come by and we're going to run through some characters with you. We have Geras today, Ashrah, and Smoke.
Ooh.
Nice.
We'll do a character breakdown of all three of those.
I'm stoked for Ashrah.
And at the end of the stream,
Could be a bit louder. Appreciate the feedback. Turning it up a little bit.
Awesome with Lee May and I believe Smoke.
What
With
about
a fun little fatal ending, I would say.
what about the belt battle?
Coming back.
Are you doing the
Coming
belt
back?
battle again? Oh, come on.
Oh, I have something for that.
Go ahead.
He's scared, folks. He's scared.
Very scared of the belt battle. Hope to have one of those coming for you really soon. Other than that, so that's well, we got new collectibles, by the way.
Oh.
New collectibles from Sideshow and Iron Studios.
Oh, those are sick.
Classic.
I didn't even notice
Sub
those.
And
Just,
Scorpion.
that's Scorpion, and that's Sub-Zero.
That is correct. That's why you're the
Classic Sub-Zero is so cool.
Hey,
One of the
thanks.
coolest designs
Thanks.
I think I've
Thanks
seen.
for having me.
First thing down, he knows some of the characters in the game.
Very important. Very important.
Yeah.
So before we start, if you weren't watching during the EVO broadcast from the finals, we did show a new trailer.
Oh, and it's a good one.
And it got. First of all, thank you so much for all the kind comments about it.
We did?
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah. It's kind of
Well,
it was kind of a thing.
You know
It's
what?
kind of a thing.
Let's take a look at it right now.
What?
Let's do it.
Again?
I've already seen this. I can react to this again if you want. Here's my actual like big YouTuber reaction.
Earthrealmers aren't ready to see.
Is that Chameleon?
So how does it work? You just shapeshift into anything you want? I can shift only between this and my natural form. That I could take human form made me
It is Chameleon.
my people. I was terrorized.
Chameleon confirmed. Already have the video out with a thumbnail. Because I'm a big YouTuber.
You misread my intentions, princess.
Oh my god, it's female Sub-Zero.
I am Ashrah, demon of the Netherrealm. I appear nearly human because I heard most evil from my soul. My sister demons were furious at my change of heart.
Yo, Raiden has a Superman move. That's a shout out to the Injustice series if you don't know what that is.
Ashrah and Syzoth.
So it's not Chameleon, it's a completely new character named Syzoth. I practiced that, by the way. If you know, you know.
Killing one realm to free
Yo, it's
another
Jago from Killer Instinct.
one I won't let you fulfill.
Only the most accurate information on this YouTube channel. It is funny he uses like his little bones there. It's gross.
For you too, Syzoth. To catch me, they must see me.
Question: since Liu Kang has reset the timeline of multiple factions and allegiances, have you altered? How would you feel if Quan Chi was a good guy in this universe? I would not like that. That's what I will say. I would not like that. Quan Chi is like evil beyond, like he's evil incarnate. It would be a sin if they made him a good guy. Unless it comes down to like him being absolutely like demolished. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you. This is a cool fatality. I'll give it that.
Take your chaos elsewhere.
Chaos out. I accept your thanks. Boo. Yeah, I hate that. I hate the idea of that. That fatality is pretty sick, though. I will say. There you go. You got a second react. Oh my god. It's J.K. Simmons. Canadian Quan Chi.
There we are. The Banished, new trailer. Showed it at EVO. Thank you again, like I was saying earlier, for all the amazingly kind comments about it. Awesome. Just like the team. I mean, obviously, you see a trailer like that, there is just all hands are in that somewhere, and it's just a beautiful trailer. People thought maybe it was just going to be Reptile. Was a little bit more.
Yeah, no, it really is showing off the 3D era characters, and we're bringing them back. We've listened. We're excited to like put a new spin on some of these characters that people haven't seen for 16 years or so.
Yeah, I'm super
right?
stoked to see all these characters
and to
return.
give them new life.
Tobias,
new
what up?
personalities,
Welcome to the
and
chat.
To make Reptile probably the coolest he's been in quite some time.
And the cutest.
And the cutest.
He is a cutie patootie now, I will say.
I'll start with you, Tiago. About
Yeah.
what was your what stood out to you about the trailer? What part
So
made you excited?
there's really two things. I'm gonna pick one, but like,
Pennywise?
You can do
Yeah.
two. You're
I
our
can
guest.
do two. Okay,
You're our
I'm gonna
guest.
do two. Okay,
Thanks,
first,
cheers.
Guests are allowed to.
I'm like an old school reptile guy. I love reptiles, so just seeing him again and seeing the fan reaction to him has been incredible. So
Some of their mics
that's
are different
awesome.
levels.
But also,
I'm finding.
seeing the corrupted living forest.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah,
we
yeah,
see a spooky living forest, not
Right.
the really nice, cute
People
one
were
we saw
wondering
before.
if there's some of the dark stages would be.
So they have confirmed that's the living forest. That's interesting.
Starts with a banger of a dark
It starts with a really dark one.
Yeah, there's like I think flesh and body parts and I don't know what's going on there.
I'm not ready to talk about
Okay,
that one
okay,
yet.
okay,
You know,
okay.
we'll just
So
have
don't
to
worry.
wonder what that one
They're
is.
there.
Okay.
They're there. They are there.
Okay.
Mr. Kurtzik.
Yeah. For me, it was Havoc punching the opponent during the fatal blow so much that he breaks his own hands off and then stabs them in the head with the bones. I think it's
That's
awesome.
sick. That
I
is
love
sick.
it.
Awesome. Mine would be the reptile, the death roll.
Oh yeah.
Just the plop, 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 plop. I love that. It's brutal and just it's super imaginative coming from a
Yeah.
reptile like that. Like
Absolutely.
we all know that
Drummer's always gonna
We've all
sneak
been
that in
there.
there.
I was hitting you with that yesterday.
You were hitting me with that yesterday. I do remember that. Well, that's great.
See? Tyler, salty about losing.
I don't know.
Salty.
Yeah.
You lost too though.
I did. Hey, you know, it was about the fun we had.
It was.
It's the bromance.
So let's talk real quickly. Tell us your job. What do you
Can't hear it. I just don't want it to be too loud, but I'll turn it up a little bit more.
So I'm an art development director, which means that I help the development.
It's a meme
of
around here that I
characters
suck
and
at audio
environments.
stuff, so I mean,
So I work with
last
our
time I did this, I
extremely
started the whole
talented
stream and did my
in-house
whole monologue
art team and
muted.
Our external partners.
Who do amazing work.
Incredible work. All the credit goes to them. I'm here, but like really, all the love and admiration goes to them because yeah, they have put together some incredible art this game, and we're really proud of what
And the
game
level of
looks
detail that there is in literally everything.
Yeah.
And even the fun little Easter eggs.
Like. Ooh, there's a lot of fun little Easter eggs. We've been able to put a lot of them in the environment.
I love Easter eggs.
I feel like
I love
almost
finding
like,
them.
I mean, the stages just every game they keep getting better, keep getting more intricate, and they tell their own story. They're
Yeah.
like they're almost like a character within the game themselves. There's stuff going on in the background.
I would be shocked if Kintaro was not in this game in some form.
Absolutely. And with the
some
new
way.
consoles, right? Like we've been able to do much more in the backgrounds than we've been able to in the past. And we have things like the lighting scenarios and things like that really kind of help give you some visual variety to the levels.
And give it life.
And give it life.
Gives it life.
Let's talk, kind of start to finish, how this
Waffle
occurs.
indeed.
Yeah. So I brought some artwork along with me, so we can we're gonna look at some concepts of the living forest, and we're gonna look at some speeds.
I'm glad
first.
that they
So,
confirmed it's living
cue 'em
forest.
up.
I think I've said that already,
The
but I
first-
mean,
you know, our first step here when we start designing a background is
those are
we start with
MK11
these speeds. Now,
models.
We say speeds, but these are pretty fleshed out concepts, and full credit goes to our environment concept artist in the studio here, Joe Zanko, who did a number of these. There should be 3 of these if you want to kind of.
I need a BJ.
How
Yes,
long
you
does a
do,
speed
apparently.
take?
You know, it really depends on the level of like completeness that we get to them. I would say these probably, you know, between all of them, about a week to get
Whoa.
a sheet of them done.
It's funny they're called speeds, but then they're full blown pieces of art.
They are full-blown pieces of art, and what we do.
That was one
is
thing I
we-
noticed is like how
we
deep the
find
stages go.
areas of-
Like, they
of
go way
interest
back
in
there.
them, and then kind of combine them into a final concept, right? So we'll find like, hey, we like the way this tree looks in this one, or we like the composition of this,
Pick and
then
choose
we
and-
pick and choose, and we kind of combine it and Frankenstein it.
It's like an
into-
amalgamation of like many speeds into
Absolutely.
one thing that everybody agrees on.
Everyone agrees on, yeah. So we have a final concept with like a top-down kind of a view here. Here we go. So this is what the
Ooh,
final
this is cool.
concept for Living Forest looks like. And then we also do a top-down to just kind of help, you know, spatially kind of figure out how this thing is laid out. And this really helps our 3D environment art team. So like
This
Corey,
also shows some depth.
it does. It absolutely does. Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's
that's what
really
I like.
important with our shoebox levels, right? Like we really want to have that depth and that parallax. So as you're kind of moving back and forth on the fight line, you have that, you know, things kind of come in go out of view, and it really kind of gives you that cool depth.
Is there any fun little creatures or anything inside that environment?
I bet there is.
There's a lot of fun little things like the whole idea behind the living forest. This game, if you want to pull up the pan, we can talk up. Yeah,
I think
here
we'd
we
see
go.
Jade before we would
So
see
a
Smoke.
lot of the fun little things with this version of the living forest has been that the trees are almost like these ancestral kind of guardians that they're tied to different families, so you have almost like offerings at the base of all of those trees of people.
Oh, I was wondering about that. That makes sense.
Year after year, kind of depositing these different offerings to the trees, and we have like little baby trees too that are just starting out.
Oh, I didn't even notice little baby trees. That's cute.
These trees don't look like they want to eat anybody.
They don't. No, these are really nice trees.
Did you get the five-legged deer in or no?
That's for something else.
Oh, gotcha.
And just like the sweet like dot rays coming through the trees, and like it's great how like as you see it pan, how deep you can see, how far back the forest actually goes.
Exactly.
And just adding that depth to a fighting game, it makes it feel so living and so living.
It's a forest.
That's living.
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's just cool to see how deep it can go.
Absolutely, and even with things like JT, who does all of our lighting with the different lighting scenarios, right? Like even the different lighting scenario for Living Forest gives it a completely different vibe.
It's interesting to hear all the little intricacies that go into making just something as simple as a stage, which isn't so simple, apparently.
To the lighting guys, to the environment guys,
The art team all around.
everyone.
Absolutely.
I've got a lot of respect for artists of any kind, music,
Anything
art,
you'd like
that
to
kind of
add
thing.
About, like,
Beating
stages,
Tyler.
beating
Oh, sorry.
me, what some of your favorite things about your job are? Anything
Oh
like that?
man, I think the best thing about my job is just the people I work with, right? I know I'm gonna get sick of you guys are gonna get sick of me just shouting people out, but like really, it is such a group effort. Everyone here is putting in hard work to make this thing look as good as it can, and I think it really shows, and I'm incredibly proud of the team and the product.
And just the responses we've gotten.
The fist
to a lot of
bumps.
the new
Gotta
stages,
love
people
to see it.
trailer. I hope those definitely buoy you all and make you feel happy because they're just like
it makes us so happy to see.
so many cool comments about it because people were a bit like stages are beautiful but a lot of them are bright and where's the dark? Oh, well,
You brought the darkness.
Here's
you
some
are.
darkness.
Here's the darkness.
So don't worry,
Yeah,
we knew.
we got you covered. We got you covered.
So-
Don't worry.
Well, thank you so much for coming by and showing this stuff.
course.
Stages look awesome. Such a big part of the game. Such a like I said, its own.
We're here for the long haul, Koala. We're watching this whole thing.
I'm excited for people to get their hands on it and go through every little
Very
little
soon.
inch.
It's
Yes,
coming.
very
It's
soon,
very
very
soon.
soon.
It's coming. It's coming.
So we'll let you get back to doing some stage.
1
stuff,
week today.
some speeds.
Get to play the beta.
Probably. Yeah, I'd probably
My
get
girlie,
See,
man.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play you a quick trailer. You've probably already seen about our DLC, but it's still awesome. So we're gonna show it again, so we can get Stephanie in behind and you can get out. So,
I'm gonna lay down on the back there.
Yeah. Please do.
Yeah.
Fine by me.
I'm gonna
Let's
miss
hang
you.
out.
Don't leave.
Is this another
Thank you guys
trailer?
very much for coming.
Thanks.
Or is
for
this
having
just the
And
DLC
we'll
one
be
we saw
back
before?
shortly with some character breakdowns.
Oh yeah, this is just the DLC one again.
Good and evil is
I haven't watched this in a while. I've started watching Invincible, so I'm gonna understand how this character works, like his whole thing by the time this game launches. So far I'm enjoying it. I'm on the 3rd episode. Ermac looks like absolute dog shit compared to the other ninjas. Obviously Quan Chi. Bit more of a bum chin than he had last time, unless I'm misremembering. Boom. Closed beta.
All right, awesome DLC trailer. I'm sure a lot.
I've
of you
really
seen
been
it.
enjoying it,
Always
Brandon.
cool to
Yeah.
see. So excited.
Homelander.
Peacemaker.
Ermac for me. So we have 3 and the rest.
Yes.
Sorry about them all.
Yeah.
Ermac's your guy. He's
yes.
your
Necrodamus, what
when I
up?
first met you.
Ermac was the first main I really ever. I mean, I played the arcade games, but like when I was deeply into it, first main I ever had.
True.
So very exciting. Let's welcome Stephanie
Hello.
to the cast. We're gonna go over some
Stephanie,
characters today.
let's
Very
go.
excited about that. Before we do that, I want to talk about our trip to Evo.
Oh yeah.
I think just on behalf of all of us, I'd like to thank everyone who was able to be there and play the game and give us such.
I know.
wonderful
I ended up playing
confidence
PS2
and
games instead,
things
drummer.
you wanna see different.
Not gonna
Like,
lie.
that's the
And I
thing
also
about
forgot that
people.
Riverdale
That's awesome.
was
We
out
got
that
so many
night,
great
so I
friends.
watched Riverdale
It was
instead
just
of
really cool seeing everyone and
Invincible.
hanging out and
So
watching me play the game.
you're right. I lied directly to your face.
Comments.
Yeah, it's super fun when you see people do like the fatal blows or the fatalities for the first time, and they're like, "Oh my god," and then laughing and enjoying it. It's awesome because you work on something for like years, and I've seen Johnny Cage's fatality 8,000 times.
Yes.
But seeing
Yes.
someone see it for the first time, they're just like, "That is crazy." It's a great feeling.
You sometimes you're so in working on the game and just getting that excitement from the new eyes.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Right.
Derek.
Flogging the dolphin.
Well, my favorite thing about Evo was just like the fans, getting to spend time with the fans, the influencers in our booth, like hanging out with them, finally meeting some of them that we've been watching for years, right?
What? I want to see that, Koala. Yeah,
and
post it
then
in the
also
Discord.
these sweet ass shoes. Big fan of these sweet ass Evo shoes. Love those. But really just hanging out with the fans and like seeing them go from the end of the line up to playing and then being like, I'm getting back in line because they just love the experience. And also, there was some updates and changes, right? A little bit of a movement change, right?
People liked that.
And people really, really dug that. And it just goes to show, yeah, we're always listening. And everything's still a work in progress, right?
Right.
Yes.
And that should be said right now too about just the gameplay you're going to see. There might be things that change. I think remember correctly, there's a combo I created called the Dundee with Kano, which worked for some streams, and then
The Dundee.
It went by.
It went
bye-bye.
Which three are you most excited to see? Definitely Ashrah. It's really, really close, though. I feel like I've seen enough of Smoke's gameplay to kind of understand what he wants to do, but
fun and interesting.
I think Ashrah is someone that I'm most excited for.
Our entire team here and be sort of them for a moment was really cool.
Something just flashed there. I don't know what that was. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah.
For giving us the opportunity to show our game off and things like that.
And Evo was great. It was absolutely great.
Yes.
Had such a wonderful time. Stephanie, what was your favorite moment?
Oh, it's got to be the grand finals of the MK11 tournament. What a tremendous ending for not just that tournament, but kind of the competitive life of MK11 as the main stage game.
What do I hate the most?
Mirror matches.
That mirror match was incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
absolutely
incredible. My heart was pounding. I was completely invested in the moment. It could have gone either way. It ended in a crushing blow.
Right.
You can't write drama better than that.
Right.
Fantastic.
Yep. Congrats, Ninja Killer.
Yes.
Great
Yes.
job. Great job.
And everyone who competed throughout the lifetime.
The twins, the entire top six, everyone who entered, and yeah, the entire last few years. I think MK11, definitely every game we release, the level of play gets higher and higher. Players now train better, have better online,
Right.
just smarter, more experienced, and that just
Give us
continues to
crossplay.
And my main guy, Foxy Grandpa.
Yes.
Keep being Foxy.
Let's talk about.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, there's people will call them the goats of the game. Mine is probably Foxy, just for his consistency.
Very few people played MK9 at the highest level and have continued in every game we release.
If there's
It
a
is
top 8,
very
Foxy
impressive.
will 1,000% be there.
And he's hella cheeky.
Cheeky. Good one. There we go. So that was Evo. Thank you again for showing up. If you were able to be there, if not, hopefully you'll be able to see everything on stream.
Yep.
And really enjoy it because it was great for us and just much appreciated. Let's move on.
Are we
Alright,
doing
you wanna
this? We
see
jumping
Smoke?
in?
Yep, we're going to talk about Smoke today. So today we're going to talk about we're taking a character from a bunch of different trailers. We're doing
Right.
Smoke. Then we're going to do Ashrah.
Ashrah.
And then Geras.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so let's start with Smoke. I
get it.
think when you think about Smoke throughout the last 30 years now, I think mobility is one of the things I think of. You look at when he was a secret character in MK2, he had super fast walk speed. He could walk up and throw you in like 2 seconds. Then you look at MK3, he had had the teleport
2 seconds is a
punch,
long
and then
time in a
Robot
fighting
had the
game, just
teleport
saying.
Uppercut, and then all the way into MK9, he had the phase, the shake, smoke bomb, teleport. Like, I think he's always been a character that can get in.
Always had mobility. Always
Exactly.
had mobility and ways to close the gap and also be right on top of you. Teleport, punch!
Right. He's dangerous from full screen anywhere. You want to hit a button, he has an
I
opportunity
see what you
to
did there,
blow
drummer.
forward, and that continues in MK1. So let's take a look.
Let's do.
Alrighty.
But first, let's talk about his normal attacks. One of the new things you might notice is he has this knife, which is a karambit, which is from Indonesia, I believe.
That's cool.
And he uses it in most of his normal attacks. You can see he has this.
I like
slick
that.
dice.
That's
Slicey
cool.
dice, yep. He's just cutting you up.
Low slice.
There goes your Achilles.
Uses it in his uppercut, jabs, and his throw.
Oh, right under the mouth. That's the worst.
Look at that little slow
Another
motion off
where
the
his
throw. That was
normal
interesting.
attacks is he has a really good long distance overhead, which is his back two.
Oh, that's going to be a
Yep,
problem.
Yep, that definitely.
Oh,
that
that's gonna be a
covers some
problem.
space, That's for dang sure. And that's going to put him right where he wants to be up close, right?
Exactly.
Imagine that
And
with
his
Frost's
combo
low
is
slide.
high.
This is MKX all over
Below,
again.
That could be a combo starter.
So he's got instantly the low overhead mix-ups.
Exactly.
The blender.
The blender.
Yes. Yeah, I think he's going to be an awesome mix-up character. So let's go over his special moves. You can kind of see how he plays up close. So how is he going to get that 50-50 going?
Yeah.
So the first thing we'll talk about is his anti-air options. One of his brand new special moves is this anti-air night toss.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Oh, nailed it.
Oh, and he drags you closer. Okay.
Jump again. And if you EX it, he pulls you right up with a bunch of recovery.
Right
and
into
then you can
right
actually
into
go
whiff.
and mix ups.
Right. So he has his own kind of get over here, if you will.
Exactly.
And he's patrolling the skies.
Yeah. So he also has a new take on the classic smoke bomb. He throws the smoke bomb into the air and then will drop down. This will track the opponent. So up close, it'll be real quick.
Oh, I hate tracking moves.
Always go behind them, and it's an overhead.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
It's probably unsafe though.
Constantly closing the distance.
Exactly. So if you read a projectile, if you think it's crouch blocking because of the low, you can go for that. And the EX version has an extra special property. Instead of dropping down and doing that attack, he'll just drop down and he'll be invisible.
Ah!
Oh,
That's
invisible
what you want, is
50-50s.
to deal with somebody with overheads and lows and invisible.
Right.
Yeah,
so
sounds
if
like
you
great.
were thinking, I don't know, that bad.
Oh, okay.
I bet I can react to that.
Thanks for the info there,
How do
Shu.
you
That's
react to an overhead that you
I keep forgetting that there's different
cannot
types of.
see?
You start spamming stuff.
Exactly.
Low pokes, low pokes. Get.
So another special move is the classic teleport. This time it starts as a low, then goes into the teleport.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So if you EX it, you get a combo starter.
And that punch is very like throwbacky to like.
Exactly.
So that's a cameo
Like a
launcher right there. I'm
rotate
pretty
on
sure,
the
right? Like use
Love it.
Sonya's onion
Love
rings
it.
You
there,
also
maybe.
can cancel this one.
Oh, okay. Something I will never do. Nope. I commit. Okay. At all times.
And there's a fun proproperty. If
Oh, I
you
cannot
EX
wait to get in the lab with this game.
He turns invisible.
Okay, so you can go invisible in other ways.
I tried to find you, but you punched me first.
It's
And
like the Boris
lastly,
teleport. Right.
he has a new take on his phase teleport move. He will phase through, go full screen no matter where you are, and go in with his attack. And this can be used not just to close the gap and check the opponent, but it can go under fireballs.
So what if you jump
Let's see
over
if you
it?
can do it. Oh, wow. First time Lanny.
There
Wow.
you go.
Wow.
And this can also be canceled.
I was just going to ask.
So instead of, you make a hard read on a projectile, if it had a lot of recovery, you can actually stop right in front of them and get a full punish.
And go into your business.
Sounds like that maybe costs a
Exactly.
bar by that little sound
Blocking,
effect.
You can go ahead, stop in front of them, go for a 50-50, jump over, a throw.
Statue of
Whatever you want.
Shujinko in the back by the monks.
Cool. Did you do his throw yet?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure that's Shujinko
Oh,
or just
yeah,
a
I'll
random
get
person?
Didn't want to see it again. Just kidding.
Unless it's a
You're playing
crazy
Smoke, what
redesign.
kind of,
That doesn't
what are
look
you
like
looking
Shujinko.
for in a cameo?
Great question, and I'm always a big fan of pointing out that you could shore up on your weaknesses. Like, you'll notice he doesn't have a traditional projectile. So
Correct.
you could give him someone like Sonya who has ring toss. Or you can double down on what you have and maybe get even bigger combos. Or maybe you can use someone who has
Yo, brown boy,
new
it's all
combo
good.
starters and mix
It's all good.
options. What I picked here is Cameo Sub-Zero, who makes counter zoning even better because he has a really nifty, tricky move where he coats you in ice armor and you become projectile immune.
Oh.
So let's
What?
wait for it to refresh. Fireball.
No way.
Fireball me.
He is literally just absorbing fireballs and can.
Oh
walk you
my
down.
And he's taking no
god.
damage from that?
Correct.
What?
That is
He
the
also turns
stupidest
invisible
thing.
But now
Okay.
I want to spam it out now.
Yeah. So you pointed out earlier, one of the best things. to do in
Projectile
Sub-Zero
immune?
is
You're just gonna give that to a
sustain
rushdown? Oh my god, this game is gonna be crazy.
He can literally use Sub-Zero, become projectile immune, be invisible, teleport behind you, and then start doing 50-50.
That's very sneaky.
He is sneaky.
That's
I
very
think,
sneaky. Sneaky ninja.
and that's a great key word there, ninja, because I don't think Smoke's ever been this much of a ninja, in my opinion. I think it's pretty rad.
I would
Yeah,
agree
no,
with Stephanie
I'm
there.
loving
Yeah.
it. I think it's very cool. You know me, I'm one of those.
Almost looks more ninja
players.
than the other
Right, like
ninjas in this game.
Russian
Nothing but risk.
I think I had to remind you. to watch
I am upset, Brown Boy. You know how I
Yeah,
like
he
to play these
definitely
games.
feels like he's going to be high risk, but really, really flashy, very, very quick.
And that's when you talk about like how you want to deal with Smoke as an opponent. Risk.
Right, yeah, I think you're going to have kind of two strategies. One would be accept that he's going to counter zone you. Your fireballs are not going to be super efficient. Just play the game, patient, bait him out, punish him. Or rush down the rushdown guy. And like someone like Liu Kang who might have faster normals up close, be able to poke him out.
Okay,
Your
so
mix-ups.
kind of alluding to maybe the fact that Smoke's a little bit on the slower
He's
side.
definitely going to bait mistakes, punish people that are, getting too big for their britches, and then go for his big combos and all that. And I think he's going to be really exciting to watch.
Awesome. We should probably take a look at the. Are you have anything more?
No, I think we should show you the Fatal Blow.
Let's do it.
So this also goes with this theme. It'll track you no matter where you on screen, and it's an overhead. So check out this.
All right. Blam.
Also, it'll track you and it's an overhead. Okay. Another tracking move. I'm not super big fan on tracking moves, but I accept they're in the game.
Any last notes about Smoke?
No, I'm just really excited to see like the really creative players mix him up with different cameos and stuff, and then go crazy with the cancels and all that. I think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, some of my favorite characters to watch are the ones that have this sort of, like we've talked about it before, this like ballet of destruction where everything's
Yes.
just moving around, flipping out, all that sort of thing. So that's super exciting.
I'm excited to get to play him. Like, he looks more of like this type of characters that I would be into, just rush down, constant
Can you
pressure.
select Liu Kang?
Yeah, having like a cameo with projectiles
Yeah, definitely a character I could see
could
you.
potentially make any character
yeah,
a
yeah.
zoner.
So, yeah, I think Smoke's probably going to be in my
Nice,
my
TDK.
rotation of characters, my repertoire, if you will. See how you handle it.
Hopefully well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rama,
like
like
some
some
characters
characters that
throughout
it's
the
pretty
last
obvious what they want to
he's
do,
my
and others like
absolute favorite
are
in MK3,
pretty deep.
Right,
Right,
he's
like-
literally been a robot, and I think this is probably the most ninja-like. His animations and all that, the use of the karambit, I think is really neat.
So we're going through this stream is sort of like we're kind of hitting a character from most of the trailers we've shown. We got
Yes.
we got Smoke from earlier. We got Geras coming up from his solo shot, and now let's tell us a little bit about Ashrah.
So, Ashrah is from Mortal Kombat Deception. She was
Quick side note, thank you everyone for 19 likes. I really appreciate you. Leaving a like is totally free, and it helps us get out there into the verse of content creators, which there's going to be a ton of for Mortal Kombat 1. So, thank you all. Appreciate you. Have to do the YouTuber stuff every once in a while, you know?
17 years. There's a whole bunch of fans who have never even seen.
All right, this is what I'm most hyped for.
Right.
It's Ashrah.
Or, who knows what MK9.
Nine.
will
Yeah,
offer.
yeah,
So
yeah.
This is really exciting, and I am super happy to see
This is a brand new character for a lot of our newer players.
Right. And it's been so long since we've seen her. She's kind of been redesigned and reimagined anyway. So she's got a real fresh coat of paint. So let's check her out.
All right.
Let's do this. I'm
Ashrah
stoked.
is a demon who has found an artifact, the Chris. It's a mystical sword. And when she slays demons with it, it purifies her soul. So she fights with the Chris all the time. And you could imagine that gives her exceptionally good range.
How many bad things do you think she's done that she's constantly having to purify her soul?
She is literally a demon from the nether realm, so I think she's been a bad girl.
All right.
She's been through it.
She's
All
been
right.
a bad
Done
girl.
Done
I
a
like
few
that.
bad things.
You can see almost all of her normal attacks use her weapon. Like she's got a super good uppercut.
Which is going to give her good range
Yeah,
instantly.
even her sweep uses her sword.
Okay.
Little
So I'm
bop
thinking
there.
she might be a little bit slower, but
That's
have some
professional.
decent range.
Yeah, we all know that's the bop.
I've played against Dan in Cinematics plays a lot of Ashrah, and the range she keeps you at is one of those sort of frustrating ranges.
Right. Let's go over her throw. Slashy slash.
The slashy slash. We got a bop. We got a slashy slash. Ooh. Good old frost throw.
Nice.
And
I
now
like
let's go over
Frost Throw.
special moves, 'cause they are very neat. She has a really unique playstyle. So the first thing she has is projectile, which is
Oh,
not
that is
just a
sick.
fast, tiny projectile. It takes up a ton of real estate on screen. Does not go full screen.
Okay, interesting.
It's not the fastest in the world, but it reaches almost to the top of the screen.
So you're not jumping it.
Exactly.
Right.
And you're not ducking it.
Exactly.
Good one,
She
Tyler.
also has crisscross, which is a sword slash, which is an excellent.
We need crisscross
combo
applesauce.
and control kind of the ground and the air. And what's one of the ways you beat like long-range footsie tools?
You beat?
Beat it, yeah, by jumping. So you could say crisscross makes you
Jump, jump.
Wow. You really set these up.
Oh, yeah.
Look. I don't understand why people say this is cringe. I don't.
No.
It's my least
Whoa, what was that?
favorite on the
That was
internet.
floaty.
So, did any of the attacks you were just showing have EX versions?
Yes. In fact, I'll show one right now. The sword uppercut, which when you EX it, allows her to combo.
Awesome.
Okay, so it cancels into like her
But the
air.
projectile and the crissity-crossity.
They just do more damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I think crisscross has a pop-up.
Okay, cool.
So thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, team, no problem.
Nice little redesign on the Chris.
Her ghost dash. So this is a cool move where she sends a ghost, travels as far as she wants, and she can cancel it.
Is that Tanya in the background?
And she can also
I didn't
do
look. And Katana?
this quicker version that goes behind you.
But you're following.
Exactly.
So, for the most part, she's got a bunch of range attacks,
Yes.
and she can get distance with her sword attacks. So she really kind of plays that mid to far game. And
That's
if
a
you try
cool move.
jumping
I
in
like
at
that
her,
one.
She has that special move that just is a rising sword attack that's just then going to allow her to extend air combos.
Exactly.
Nailed it.
But there's one really cool mechanic involved in all this that makes her just an added layer to make her a little bit more in depth.
Tell us about that layer. Let's
She can
peel that onion.
tap into the dark
Let's
side,
peel that
which
onion.
changes the properties on most of her
Okay,
spells.
Shrek.
Okay.
Her fireball becomes a ground spark. It can reach full screen.
Oh,
It's a
jeez.
short, medium, and far version.
Okay.
Holy
And
smokes.
so that you have to choose which version, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Pretty quick.
Sorry, I gotta turn it back on.
All right, gotta turn on the darkness.
Her shadow charge completely changes, and now it actually teleports her to the location.
Okay.
And she can again cancel it,
Man, this is gonna be so fun.
Okay.
or actually
Like playing
go
it against
directly
and
to
like
where the
using
ghost
this.
is, and she can use that to go behind you. She can cancel it.
I honestly think this is gonna be the funnest Mortal Kombat game
Now,
since
one
maybe
thing you might
MK9.
notice is when she's doing these moves, the opponent is getting dark side attached to them. which
Yeah,
can
those
stack
little
up-
swirly things around there, right?
Exactly, which can stack up to 3 times. Once she turns back to light, all of her light attacks will then do an extra hit of damage, depending on how many stacks she has.
Very cool.
Oh, I like that.
That's awesome.
Now,
Anything
some of
meter
the
management or
ghost
that
slashes,
kind of.
can you do any of those
Okay,
in
now
the
I'm
air,
thinking about
anything
this
like that?
character.
Yeah?
She can do all the ghost slashes in the air and drop down.
Oh, jeez.
She can do an attack. She can hit combos with it.
What can't she do?
Pretty much.
I don't think she has a command grab.
She does not have a command
Okay.
grab.
So
Or a pure soul.
So playing as her, your goal is really you're switching back and forth and back and
Exactly.
forth to get
Yes.
as much damage as you can.
So she has stances, so they kind of kept like stances in the game.
What the opponent's tools are. And
You can really
Stack
you're
one
just-
stance,
you're
go back
locking
to a
them
different
down at
stance.
distance
I
anyway,
really
so-
like that.
So, let's talk about cameos. I chose Frost.
Okay.
You might be saying, now how am I supposed to be switching in and out in the middle of
Oh,
the fight?
Necrodomus literally just said, wish she had stances. She does. Look at it. That's what this is.
Fireballs and all that. Well, let's cover a couple of Frost moves. One is the ground ice, straight from Deadly Alarm.
Metallic Tremor? Yeah, I can see that.
Low combo starter.
And it seems to cover like a majority of the screen.
Exactly. This is going to be a big time movement check when you're fighting Frost.
Mm-hmm.
You could let it rip at any time. It's going to be super dangerous. And that's going to keep the opponent on their toes.
All right.
And boom, you've hit it.
Frost looks
Exactly.
super annoying
She
as a
also
cameo.
has Orby Orb,
Orby Orb.
where she sends a frozen orb out. A slow-moving orb that'll freeze the opponent if it hits them.
And you gotta respect that, that's basically it.
Exactly.
Unless you use Sub-Zero's
Perfect
projectile,
spot.
or does that not count for cameos?
Going.
That's my
And
first question.
lastly, she has this
Nope.
stalactite move that's a super quick combo ender. Or if she holds it, she gets a secret special fourth move,
What?
where she does these stabby stabs. And if you block, you
You
can
literally have all your mains now. Holy shit. I know, I don't even know who to play, and I'm all so interested in other characters.
This will actually push you full screen and do chip, and that can get you back in range to be going for your.
And that's a
sneaking
low
attack.
too that you're doing there.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
And now the meter burner hold down stabby stab. Did that cost any additional meter or anything like
I
that?
believe it's still the same as regular.
Okay.
I believe. I do not have the cooldown times.
Okay.
And also something to mention, still game in progress. Things
Yeah.
are still being tweaked and
Yes.
balanced and whatnot.
Totally.
So things you see here, damage-wise and that sort of thing, may change.
Yeah.
Obviously. So.
So-
just
Oh,
keep that in mind.
there's a very good chance.
Yes.
There's a very good chance.
We'll
they will
all
do.
remember the combo I did back in
Oh, here he
11
goes.
that just didn't work later.
No.
And I
the
still
Dundee.
The Dundee.
the
Yeah.
Dundee, and I still hear about it to this day.
So let's check out our fatal blow.
That's cool. I love the wings. Like, that's just such a cool design choice.
Huge fan of the wings.
It's an audible gasp during the fatality.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, that's a super
That is
cool fatal
Ashrah.
blow.
It is super exciting to have her back. I love how we've again taken these almost 20-year-old characters and reimagined them.
Welcome back, Ashrah.
So cool.
Still a
So
demon.
cool.
Awesome. Can you when you set that up for me? Sorry.
Yes.
You might want to turn the buzzing off of that one. The other one is doing the old buzz. So Ashrah. So another character. Oh,
Lost my mic.
we're good.
You know, whatever.
Super excited. I loved being in the crowd when you see a character like when Havoc popped,
Yeah.
and when Ashrah popped, and you have all these people being like, and of course there are some people, because I saw some videos later of people who like it's been so long, like you said,
Yeah.
where they're like, who is it? And it takes
Okay,
them a
Shu
second
again
to
with the
like,
knowledge. All frost moves
Oh,
are summons
we
though,
haven't seen a character
so you
for
can go into
16
on hit, but
years.
can't set up
It's
easy and
completely
neutral on
acceptable
block.
For you to have
Food
to
for
think
thought.
about who it is, or if you got it wrong, it's okay.
Right.
You know, like
Just
So the
like
summon
it
is the
was-
one that like
that
freezes
was
your
really
main
cool, is just when
character,
you-
right? Is
I
that
think my-
is
one
that
of the
what
things I said
I'm
earlier, but, like,
remembering properly?
Yeah.
That's how I was getting teased over
a little
and over
bit.
again.
We did a little bit.
And just knowing in my heart what it was really going to be, how long it was going to be, and I mean,
Many people didn't know who Serena was.
right.
Right. And with her now having more of this demon form and things like that, right? Even more misleading. Okay to not know, you know, for sure.
But had a really great time with that, and I'm very excited today too because I'm actually going to be doing a character breakdown today.
You're going to do a character break. How many times are you going to mess up inputs?
I don't know.
Okay.
You have been playing Geras a lot, so I have confidence.
I have, and we
Okay,
sat
so we're
down
about to see
pretty good
Geras
today,
now.
And I feel like it went okay, and I was
Okay.
I'm not doing a bunch of like that. Oh yeah, and that's the cool thing. Let me just talk real quick about Geras. Is he has a lot of tricky stuff.
Ambush
to do,
doesn't. Okay,
but
so
it's on
ambush
a
is like
base level.
Sonya's
You can
onion
still,
rings,
if you're
where you
not
can be like
a
in the
uber
middle of a
pro, you
combo
can
and
still
she just
do
comes out and
some
hits you.
amount of damage.
Okay.
So Geras, just a quick thing about Geras is
These are things I need to
he's a
understand
brawler,
before the
right.
game comes
But there
out,
are
because like
times where Geras
I'm
will
definitely going to do
like,
tutorials on them,
like
so I
you want-
need to
or
be
you
able
wanna
to
stay away
explain
from
them.
it, so Geras can set up some of the traps we've been talking about that I'll be showing you in a little bit, so he can lock you down in those ways as well. I think Geras is going to be good for really a lot of players who like command grabs, players who like
Yo,
big
what's up,
brawlers,
Jeff?
players who
So
like
I'm
to play
here.
like
What
Kyle,
happened,
players
Dink?
like
Why are you
that.
starting
But then also
streaming the
there's a lot of sort of
Combat
things
Cast now? Did you
that
mess up the time?
that some of
I don't
the
think
higher
so.
level players can
I
leverage
just,
too,
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah.
I-
if I'm
like, I
understanding
didn't
your
play Geras for a
question
little bit.
correctly,
I'm just
I
starting to
unfortunately had to
test
work
those.
today,
Geras was pretty
so I had to
popular in
wait
K11.
Yes.
until
Yeah,
after
and I
work
think this
to
game
stream the
is
Combat
definitely
Cast.
Thinking man's grappler and
Right.
brawler.
Oh,
So
see,
that's why I'm streaming later, even though I know it happened this
Let's
morning.
actually go ahead
It's
and
been
talk
really
about it.
annoying not looking at my phone all
I'm
day.
gonna go with I went with Goro, mainly because I love.
But unfortunately,
Goro. Also,
I don't
it
make
does
enough
help
money
my
doing
game
this for it to be
and we'll
my
go through that in a little
full-time
bit.
job,
You like
so
a team of bigs.
I
gotta
do.
sling the paint
So
during the
just
day,
real
you know?
quick, Geras has a couple-
Maybe
Goro has
MK1 will change that, who
is,
knows?
Punch in the air, right? So you can do that.
Punch,
to,
yep.
You can do that to sort of.
Oh, they're showing off
combos
Goro too?
sometimes, things like that.
Ooh, okay. Wasn't ready for
also
that.
Has Stomp.
You
Which-
can't have Goro without Stomp.
Now listen, Stomp is different. Stomp takes your entire bar.
Oh, it does.
Oh, ho, okay.
I know people will be like, Stomp. You have to commit to it. And then finally, he has a thing called the omelet toss, which is. I did the wrong button.
No, that's Punch Walk.
Punch walk again.
That's Punch Walk.
He had omelet toss.
So
where
the
he
stomp-
up in the air,
Omelet toss.
Omelet toss.
and he will. So that can be grabbed like if you're ducking.
Is that a command grab?
That can be. It can be used to.
Omelet toss?
Don't do that.
So that's an
So
overhead
that's what I
grab.
use. Now I want to go through some of the strings, and this will all kind of
What?
make sense a little bit how he works. Probably my favorite string he has is forward 4/4, which is just hits the ground, pops you up. It's a low.
Do you make a little sandcastle there?
Thanks,
Yeah,
Brandon.
Sand at the end, boom, knocked you up.
And blue.
So for this, then
And
you
it'll be
just have
times
to
like
prepare.
these where, you know, you'll be like, I was there when we only had 58 people watching the streams, you know? I'm an OG. And hopefully we'll have more.
So he has this, where he'll give you the old pile driver.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Which you are a fan of.
I am.
And you can see that
Choke slam.
switch sides of opponents
Yes.
on this.
So I like how they kept the grappling aspect to him, but kept it into some of his moves still.
Ooh, I did it wrong, sorry.
And when you say with different inputs, what do you?
Different punches in the air.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Lead
Gotcha.
to different things. So one is 1-2, the other is 2-1.
Gotcha.
And then he's got this one where he'll just. Oh, I did that wrong.
It's really neat to see the air combat extend to grappling.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
He'll knee you away.
Yeah.
air combat, just a huge fan. I just
It's
love.
so
I'm
fun.
so in love with it.
He also has this overhead.
OG, baby, let's go. Heck yes.
So it's not.
What?
It's not safe entirely, but it's. You can throw this out there quite a bit because you get a big amount of pushback and you're
Right.
back to back. He's got back 1-2, which is neat because this is that range where you don't want to be here. Get a little closer, right? And that can be canceled too, so you can do like things like that.
Oh, you brought a buddy out.
I did. Let's do this throw
Oh.
real quick before I forget, because I know people get mad if we forget throws, and I understand that.
They are very cool.
Goro comes in.
Nice.
Goro kind of got a glow up too for
He did
anybody
a
that
little
didn't
bit,
notice,
yes.
right? From the
Glow
earlier,
up.
like first views
Love
of
it.
Goro. Oh, he's gotten a glow up.
Oh, I don't want to forget this too, because I know people want to see that he does indeed have body splash.
Body
And if a
splash
character
is
has
back.
a body splash, that's instant means Tyler's gonna play them.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is one of the cooler moves too. He's got. I think we've all seen the wall he can do.
He's got a little belly bump. Little belly
And
bump.
you'll throw him through the wall. And here's
That's
the other thing.
cool. I like that.
Throw this out like from distance. Let me get a little far away from you. You can kind of, even like it's not a projectile, but it can be kind of feel like one in a way.
Right. And the beginning reminds me of how people block in No Mercy for N64.
It really does.
So
Goro
that's-
jumping away like
There it is,
Spider-Man.
there it is. Yep. I'm gonna go over some specials now. So this is the one that changes his game.
Okay.
It's called Countdown, and he'll put a hourglass out, right? If, and this is what I was talking about, he wants to keep you out. Like got it. Now I have 3 loaded. Once he has 3 loaded, he can do it again. Up behind you, and now you are frozen. And the last move you take is the reaction you have, like the frozen thing from the last game.
Right.
Okay.
If you meter burn it, you have 3 already. Now throw a projectile. I wasn't ready yet. Try again. So if you're, I got to read it harder. Go ahead. So if you do that, you can. If you're hard reading things like that, you can get behind him and whatnot.
Sure.
So once you have
Kind of
that out,
wasting it though if that's a hard
the
read.
game changes.
Right.
They are afraid of moving.
But if
Now,
it
it's
pays off, it
blockable.
pays
It
off.
is blockable. But the game.
How
is
are you gonna
fixed.
block that?
I played with people where they're starting to read it.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Here's another thing. Go ahead and do some damage to me. Okay. Now we have it set to 1% right now, but when you do that, the other thing you can do is if you meter burn the snap like that, you can redo what you've done, go back to where
Did
you
they
were,
give
rewind time,
Geras the
rewind time.
Thanos snap, really?
Nice. And
So-
that uses the same clocks that you would charge for the
Yes.
So
behind you.
you can charge the clock, and once that clock is fully charged at 3 times or
Yes.
whatever, then you have multiple moves that branch from that.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, this it
There's
gets,
another layer.
It gets better.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't show you one of the different strings on purpose.
Oh. Okay.
So you can do this. This string, as you see, brings out an hourglass, and guess what? That counts.
That counts.
It does.
Oh, no way. That's
Oh.
cool.
Let's move
That's
on.
cool.
Let's move on to another move.
Okay.
Sandstorm, right?
Now, is there different distances for Sandstorm, or is it track?
Yes, there are.
Different distances. Gotcha.
It also can be a meterless launcher,
oh.
right?
What?
You can do like this and catch them, but I can do that. Meterless launcher. Now, where they're standing in the sandstorm depends on where they like. If they're at the back of it, they'll fly backwards. If they're in the
Gotcha.
front of it, they're front.
Just
That's
3
nice.
hourglasses against the Thanos snap, let me tell you.
Meter burn it. You gotta set. You see that another clock?
Nice.
It'll time out and then explode. So you're kind of controlling space,
Right.
Right.
but that also adds to your clock.
Interesting.
So
And that's
Huh.
what forced them to either advance or back up. back up is good for you. Advancing, you know,
Right.
you can go through your missteps.
So, super cool stuff you can do with that. I really enjoy just hitting it, and then you can, you know, that's something for later.
Oh!
So it could change the way the game's played.
Yeah. He plays his own game.
What I just showed was world stop, just backward one.
Mm-hmm.
You can just
What? That's
time
cool.
and I can do this. Now I can go on either side too. where
Is
I
that like
can
a combo
go back
ender?
and land there? If you meter burn it, it just turns into another time stop.
Oh man. He seems pretty nasty.
He is nasty.
Yeah.
He seems pretty
The
nasty.
effects are amazing looking too.
He definitely. He does have a command grab, which you can throw away, or you can throw toward. Oops, sorry. Like
So he
that.
has a ooh, that command has some range to it
Let's say you're
too.
in the corner.
Let's say you're in.
Now I would love Liu Kang to be in the corner.
Right.
So I can do that, right?
Yep, there he goes.
Or if I want to do more damage, anytime you throw someone away from the corner, you get the one.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
Nasty.
So if I'm throwing my like, so
You still
can
kind of
give
get yourself
up
out of the
good
corner with that
spacing
too. That's really good.
If you want to cash out that extra damage.
Damage or positioning.
Like
yeah.
is this gonna end the round?
Right.
If I do that, throw them out.
Yeah, totally.
At least I would.
Yeah.
So that command grab's really great. It can also it'll combo too. Like if it's in the air, you can't like combo on the ground, but if it's in the air, you can catch people.
The range on it is also very interesting.
Yeah, so you can do it from close, but also like right about here. So
Yeah, that's really, really
you
good.
always and also just point blank.
Right.
So he's pretty much good up close, mid, and far.
Far, he has a little more trouble far.
Sure.
Far, he's going to be able to set up his stuff.
I was gonna
but
say,
not
then
as
you're just-
much press advantage.
You're putting up
right.
clocks
But
if
people
you're far.
also, you can start getting hit with projectiles during that period.
Right.
Right.
And also, like, you will notice the more you play against the Geras, the snap thing, I've been blocked on it a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, exactly, Brandon, for sure.
Trying to set that up.
But now, obviously, then if they have the mental stack where they are then focused on blocking it or punishing
Mm-hmm.
it or doing fireballs, that means that's your opportunity. You've established that, you conditioned them. Now he could advance forward and go for his overhead, his low, his grab.
Right.
If you're doing something that makes the opponent pause, then you've won.
And is it more dangerous sometimes to hold it for a full round?
Exactly. Yes.
Right. And also, they may forget they're looking for the snap, and now they do a combo to you, and you just rewind out of it. You use it for that.
That's a great point.
So,
Yeah, that's true.
Next thing we got, this is a. Oops, there was.
He seems like he has a lot compared to the other
Got
two.
the
Maybe
burst,
I'm
right?
wrong,
denial
but
here. And it's just a, just kind of a pushback. You can
that's gonna be his armored move, I bet.
Right.
Nope.
But I would say that's not the time you can do it. But the cool thing is, it is his metered. It does
His armor.
armored move.
Yeah,
Right.
I called
okay.
it. Called it.
So let's say I'm in the corner, and I want to wake up to it. I can. Oh, not me. There we go.
Gotcha. Get off of me.
And
Get
it's
off
really
me.
good if like I get jumped on the like in the. So like
Freezing time and command grab is crazy.
Yeah, it's just your
Right.
get off me tool.
yes,
For sure.
So he does have that.
I'm new to the MK franchise and was wondering which game should I start with. Should I buy MKXL or MK11 Ultimate? I have a couple different. Oh, it looks like I got an ad here because I'm not subscribed to the NetherRealm. That's a perfect segue into this. I would try. I mean, if you have to choose one or the other, I don't think one is going to prepare you more than the other. But
He has this move here, which is
they
really
both
cool.
have
So
their things. But I would say probably MK11 is probably the most
this, and now look, I am
updated one to try.
Now hit me. If you hit me, I can take it. I can take a hit, right? So hold on, and then I will go back where I started. You can do that with projectiles.
Oh,
right?
really?
But now I can do like things like this, where I will walk you down. I know I have a hit I can take, or I can walk you down, and you're like, "What's he doing? What's he doing?" And I can still do.
But I'll be having all sorts of tutorials for people who are brand new to the series for Mortal
This
Kombat
has
1.
been
So
pretty crazy already. Like, I don't
as
know
long
what
as
the
you're
next level
as long as
of
you're
crazy
subscribed to the
might be.
channel, I'll have all the tools that you need to
Wait, there's more.
There is one more thing
to
which I
learn
wish
this
they could
game,
make
and that's from somebody who is like brand new to the franchise, brand new to fighting games. I'm taking it super simplistic this time. So
and you're able to use your clone and yourself. You'll see. Let's take a look at that video.
but if you have the funds and you want something to play, either of them would be fine.
That's so cool.
Right.
It's really
Yo,
giving me some
Crestwood with a
attention
super chat. Yo, thank you so much.
You know, that
Appreciate
part
you.
will probably be the last thing I put into my repertoire, and it'll probably be something simple for myself as just an average player. But I've already started finding things that I can do with it.
Little things
So,
like that really
that's
go a
Geras.
long way with me, and I
ton of fun.
definitely
I
remember
really
those.
Fatal blow.
You're
Yep.
right.
I was gonna say, he didn't do his fatal blow, bud.
Let's do that. Oh, right.
I will
So
pay
if
you to do a
you're
combo
about
tutorial
to
for
start
Geras in
battle,
week 1.
and
Hey, I mean,
then it teleports to you. and
he's
then-
already on my list of characters, so.
This is so painful looking.
He'll be fine.
Yo, Martin, this is my first time seeing this, and I gotta say, for the amount of viewers that have been in here, thank you so much to everyone for not spoiling
that
things for me.
That's
It
Geras.
really,
That's Geras.
Yeah.
really just.
You know, a lot of times
Sorry,
people look
again,
at, like,
gotta take
brawlers or
gotta take a second.
brawlers
I haven't really shown myself off much. I'm not much to show off, so I mean, sorry about that. But it really says a lot about the community to just come in here and just enjoy watching this with me for the first time, and not having anyone kind of toxic in here. Just like, oh, spoiler, blah blah blah. This character just blah 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 blah. I really appreciate that, and that's kind of what I strive for this community to be. And YouTube can be a pretty toxic place, and I really try and do my best to kind of keep those kind of users off of this channel at least. So I do want to say, like, really, as somebody who's a hardcore MK fan, thank you guys so much for just sticking with me, even if you know that something's coming up that I'm gonna like. I really do appreciate you not spoiling everything for me, and just enjoying it as I go along. So sorry, I get a little mushy here sometimes. So thank you so much. Back to it.
simplistic or like, you know, honestly kind of dumb and derpy.
Right.
And
They saw my pinned message and feared me.
Fairly complex.
Of course,
Well, he's
Drummer
gotta
accepting the
protect the
challenge.
hourglass, so he's got to
Right.
be
He's a
fully
smart
loaded with
guy.
anything that he needs.
And like I said too, because I'm obviously like a lot of players out there, average if not a percent more,
Right.
and I've still found so much to do, and I haven't even scratched the surface of some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what
Toasty
players
Ghosty,
who are
System of
far
a
better
Down,
than
one
me
of my favorite
about.
bands of
Right
all
now,
time.
doing the stuff I'm doing, I'm having a blast.
Or if you just want to knock someone in the air and do a pile driver, you can just
Still
legally
fun.
do that too.
Still
Yeah.
fun.
And it happens a lot, and it's super cool. It's very easy to set up too, and it's awesome. So that would be. Oh, what do we got?
Birthday shout
Let's
outs.
do it.
I really felt you were about to wrap things up, and I was like, no.
Yo, BKA with another super
No.
chat.
Got it.
Okay. All right.
Derek,
let me find my list.
stop it.
Excuse me. 1 second.
Thank you.
Sub-Zero seems the most difficult to fight against so far. Who do you think is? It's hard to
I
say.
don't
They,
get it, I
they
don't get
all
it, I don't
have
get it.
so much
All right.
crazy
Any
stuff.
names I
Like,
butcher, please fix.
um,
All right. Happy birthday to Bryce Butler, Andy Senesac, Allison Adams,
Senesac.
Brendan.
I'm just gonna show this down for a little bit.
Dang it.
sorry if your birthday is here.
Got it. Nick Johnson,
BKA, I honestly think it's hard to
Joe
say at this
Flores,
point.
Matt Pearson,
What
Antonio
the? Drummer with
Santos,
another super. Oh my
Mike
god.
Stallone,
Y'all are
Rigo
killing me.
Cortez,
You know what?
Ian
Thank you so
Newell,
much. I really
Rod,
appreciate it.
knew it,
See,
Thomas,
this is the start
Jay Biondo,
of me starting to get
Dominic
onto this
Giannacciolo,
full time. None of this wait until I get home from work
Thompson,
crap.
Mark Tuttle,
Y'all are saying, we
Chris
want you to get
Harrison,
ahead, and I really
Christina
appreciate that
Nguyen,
more than you know.
Elliot
Thanks, drummer.
Hickey.
I really
Sorry,
appreciate you.
I-
BKA, to answer your question,
birthday last time, and it's
Sub-Zero
been made
definitely
sure that I
looks
got this.
pretty strong so far.
Yes, Dad.
The beta is next
My
weekend, so
main
ask me again
crush,
after next
Thiago
weekend, and
Gomez.
I'll have like a little bit more of an answer for you.
And,
Because you get a
my
few more
wonderful son,
characters.
Cameron, happy
But
birthday.
Sub-Zero's Ice Clone plus Cameo was really rough for me in the beta, so he's definitely looking very
There
strong.
we go. We have the QA was kind enough again to put another fight together for us,
Yes.
which shows a true fight between Smoke and Lee May.
Yes, with cameo, Sector, and Cyrax.
Awesome. Again, we just tell them go at it. We love it if each person wins around. That's pretty much.
Appreciate
there's
you,
no
Kyle.
There's no rules.
Have
No
a fight,
rules.
blocking included, make it look good. So let's take a look at that real quick.
No rule fight.
As I told your brother, I'll abide no vigilantes.
You misread our intent, Lee May.
Alright, let's turn on the reaction cams for this fight because I freaking can't wait to see some Lee May shit here.
It's all good.
All right. Starts off with that overhead. So one cool thing about her drop kick overhead is she can actually hold it.
She better win this fight. I'm gonna be upset if she doesn't.
Oh, really?
Air special moves out of it, stuff like that.
We got some
Okay,
sector
brings him close with the
rockets,
sector
too.
missile. That's dirty.
Had to be there.
It has to.
Favorite stuff.
And I love the weird pose he gets in too. Doesn't backbend.
Come on, Lee May, you got this. I believe.
You can't do a lot.
Yeah, Cameo Sector has. He's exactly what you expect.
Right.
Teleport.
That looks unsafe. That little spin kick that she does. Oh, flawless block. Nice.
Low poke and, yeah.
That's unsafe. Yeah.
So
That looked
Lion
unsafe.
uppercut move is really, really fast. The EX version can actually punish low pokes on the block. And it's one of the fastest touching moves in the entire game.
I love her slide.
Spacing,
combo.
nice.
Me too. So much fun to use.
Oh,
Into fatal blow.
hits the fatal
Good
blow.
nooch. Good nooch.
The ice daggers.
I do not think Smoke is going to come back from this.
No, he smoked.
The ending of this fatal blow is one of my favorites.
This was unnecessary. This is unnecessary toxicity.
Lion,
I
that's
just,
nice.
But I'm here for it because it's my girl, Lee May.
Round two.
This will be my main until Quan Chi comes out, just so you know.
Oh, big
I need a
round.
name.
That
So
is
far, the
tough.
best name, because I'm the Quan father, right? I need a Lee May name. So far, the Lee May man is
Smoke
my
Gun, yeah, that was
go-to.
a lot
If you
of-
can think
a
of
lot of hits
a
on
better
this
one,
combo there.
let me know.
I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, oh.
Oh, excellent. Here's the uppercut.
Ooh, big
Does
whiff.
that
Nice counter.
sector, uppercut track.
Yes, it does, and it pops up for a combo.
Nice.
Of course it does. It's sector.
let a block there instead of holding
Right.
through it, like getting to the combo would have been over, but second comes in.
That's
This is
broke.
the rocket again.
Oh, smoke.
Smoke broke. Please nerf.
Dominant win there.
Yeah.
Doing this.
Magic.
Magic.
Ooh.
Oh, lantern.
Gotta dodge real quick on
Well, smoke is getting a lot of jumping, so you got to use the lantern to prevent it.
She has excellent mid-range.
So that's her. That's her wake up. Is the punches? Okay.
Nice use of second
I figured the
there.
flip kick would be her wake
Get
up,
rid
but
of that other,
or her armored move, I guess.
Very deep. Trading distance. Oh,
Oh.
there she goes.
Nice flip kick.
Ooh, committed to the knee.
Breaker.
Breaker, though. Remember, in this game, Breaker takes.
It looks like they've
Right.
increased the
cameo too.
Exactly.
the regen speed of the cameos since I played the stress
That
test.
more pressure. There you go.
Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, no, I think they have. I think they have significantly, actually.
Smoke bomb or the sector rocket.
Smoke on it.
All right, we're gonna see a fatality. No way! Classic
Love it.
fatalities.
My favorite K3 fatality.
I'm glad we
You
ever
can
throw it
actually.
in there.
Oh, that's
Top
sick.
5 all-time favorites.
I don't remember that
Absolutely.
being.
Absolutely.
Was that in
Thank you
the stress
for
test?
that.
I don't think so.
Great
That was
team.
sick.
Always putting together amazing.
That
things.
was sick.
Great stuff down there. Well, that's it for today. We showed 3 characters. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
Um,
Good breakdown. Saw some environments with Tiago.
very exciting. We
And we
will.
covered
Main
all the
mommy,
characters.
I
We
like
got
that.
characters
That's
from
funny.
The old arcade
May
era,
Daddy.
2D era, sorry, 3D era, and then literally someone who debuted in the last game. It's
Right.
something for everybody.
And they are all a part of the new era.
That's right.
New
Mortal Kombat
timeline.
1. So awesome! Thank you so much. I wanna make a promise for next time.
A promise.
We've been hearing this a lot, and we're not gonna do it every time. There will be a belt battle at the next stream. There will be a belt battle.
I don't believe
okay.
it.
don't know who you're gonna play.
Me?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Guess we'll find
We'll
out.
find
So,
out.
Tune in next time. We'll have some more stuff to show you. No date yet, but we will be back as soon as we possibly can. And there will be a belt battle. You have something?
Pre-order. Be sure
Yes.
you pre-order it. Get Shang Tsung. And do you have anything about the beta coming up?
August 18th.
Ooh.
We'll do that. We'll start
Oh.
playing together and against each other, and I'm excited about that. So
Yeah, Johnny Cage, Lee May, Frost. I'm really excited to see what people do with Johnny Cage. He's
Oh, for sure.
crazy.
I'm really excited to win 5 matches and then lose again.
Mama
Yeah,
May Man.
I'll get on with my Lee May and Frost. Win about 20 minutes, then be like, yeah, I'm
Getting smoked.
washed, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you for joining us at EVO. Thank you for following us on this journey and being there for us. It's been an incredible time, and we'll see you very soon right here on the Kombat Kast.
Bye.
All right, friends. So that's it. That's the Kombat Cast. I'm glad that I waited all day and avoided all of social media. Now I have to go to Discord and be like, yo, did you see this? And everyone's going to be like, yes, Dink, we saw this like 6 hours ago. And I'll be like, well, I just saw it and I'm excited. So if you want to join our Discord, we do keep it gatekept with $1 through my Patreon. Just join the Patreon. You'll get a Discord link and you can come hang out, nerd out about everything MK1. We have all sorts of channels. If you're looking to play MK11, maybe you're with a few of us, they're trying to play Street Fighter 6. And then at the top tier, $30 a month, we're doing one-on-one lessons. So whether you want to do that now or save on later for when MK1 releases, and we just hang out for an hour, kind of talk about where you are, where you want to be, what's kind of troubling you, that kind of a thing. So yeah, Patreon is great. It's really helped my family out over the years. And yeah, if you don't feel like, you know, giving through super chats and you still want to support me somehow, get out of the old day job and into doing this full time and not having to wait till 6:30 to watch these, I really appreciate that. And of course, if that's not your thing, leaving a like on the video is always great to help us get out to other people, and it's free, and I really appreciate it. So that being said, we are going to end the stream here. I do want to do more YouTube streams because I stream on Twitch as well. But you know, we get a lot of engagement here on YouTube, so I'm definitely going to be doing at least one of these a week. So that being said, thanks again everyone for hanging out. Thanks for the super chats. You guys rock. Hashtag Bonehawks and all that stuff. I don't know what this screen is I'm looking at right now. I'm just going to move it back to this one for now. But yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.